We gotta walk up this big ass fucking hill in the snow just for an eighth.
Shit never is as bad as it seems. Fuck a lifespan, this is just one long dream.
How's it going, everyone? It's your man, Lost Disciple, the voice box of the underground of YouTube. And as you can tell, not only from the title of this video, but also from the first 5 seconds, the introduction, this is a story time. Yeah, I bet you didn't think you'd hear those words ever be uttered out of my mouth again. Now we're gonna do a story. I figured it's Sunday. I just got out of work. I'm kind of tired. Let me increase the volume on my microphone real quick. But yeah, so I was like, why not, relive the glory days and tell a story, but not any story. I'm more like a collection of memories and nostalgic moments from like back in early high school. It's like a collection of memories that I remember from high school. And this was around the time like junior, I would say like from junior to senior year, early senior year. So me and my friends, we didn't have jobs, so we used to smoke mad weed. And our friend at the time, his parents used to smoke, so I used to give him bud, and we'd go to his house every weekend, sleep over, swim in the pool, eat pizza, just do teenager shit. And back when we were at his house smoking, everything was right there, just given to us, kind of like how God had Adam and Eve in the Garden of fucking Eden. You want some za? Here's the za. You want pizza? There's some pizza right there. Some soda? There's soda there too. They literally had anything and everything we could ever want while we were there. Best fucking hosts I've ever had so far. The hospitality was amazing. Love my friend and his family till this day. So at his house, everything was just right then and there, right there for us. It was easy. And every now and then we'd have our man TA Double Dollar come and drop off a pack at our friend's house. We'd pitch in on a fucking a quarter or a half ounce or an ounce sometimes, because we would literally take whatever fucking like scraps of change that we had left. I'm talking like literally pulling fucking buttons and pocket lint and pennies out of our pockets to get a fucking half ounce of weed. So sometimes we take leftover lunch money. Shit, niggas would even go days without eating lunch to make sure they secured that pack. Shit was like that. Now that I think about it, that is totally not acceptable behavior. But then again, we're teenagers with no jobs that want to smoke weed. So that's kind of just the shit that we did to get by. So the thing is though, like sometimes, right, we'd have to wait for the za man in fucking like the most craziest fucking locations, and like sometimes in the most wildest of fucking weathers, realistically. I remember one time, right, we had to walk up this big ass hill. And I don't mean like, because sometimes people be like, this is a big ass hill, and they're talking like, I don't know, like what's a hill everybody knows, like they're talking about something like a light mound. No, like this was literally like walking up a fucking mountain like this, because it was like a cliff, literally, like part of the name has cliff on the street, I think it is. I don't know, I think it does something. Anyway, it's a tall fucking hill, and we had to fucking wait for the za man up there because he was gonna drive by and drop the pack off, and it was gonna be some of that za. So like it was worth the walk, but it was fucking snow on the ground. So not as only is it super fucking cold out, we gotta walk up this big ass fucking hill in the snow just for an eighth. I don't even think. I think we got a quarter, because we split the eighth. I think we only got a quarter. Or maybe we might have got a half ounce. We got something. I know it was just not. It was not a crazy amount of za to be doing all that extra shit. But like when we're sitting there waiting, my homeboy's like, "Bro, is he even gonna show up?" Because we were sitting out there for like a good 20 fucking minutes. I kid you not. Because the guy was like, "Oh yeah, I'll be there in like 5 minutes." So we're like, "All right, let's walk." Because it was like right around the street from my house. We're like, "All right, we're gonna walk over there." Mind we had no fucking car, and nigga, like, we was sitting there in the blistering fucking cold. I'm telling you, like shivering, chattering, and we're just like, talking jokes, kicking shit, and just to pass the time till the dude shows up. Eventually, he does come through after my friend's like pestering, and we're kind of like, he was like, "You need to call this nigga to make sure he's actually coming, because we've been up here for like 20 minutes and it's cold as fuck outside." And I'm like, man, we'll just give him like another 5 minutes. Give him another 5 minutes. He gonna show up. Nah, I eventually had to fucking call him. He was right around the corner at the time, but I called him. He came in, dropped off some gas, and we had to walk back to my house to go smoke. We split the pack up. And I remember the first, because I used to like take bong rips around this time, and I just remember the first bong rip I took of that, and I swear I was playing Rainbow Six Siege. I will not forget this shit. I remember it like it was yesterday. Nigga, it literally looked like my vision, like tunnel vision, zoomed in on like the Siege game, and all I could see was Rainbow Six Siege ash rushing that whole like session. It was fucking nuts. So like sometimes you just really zone out on the za. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, dude, if you've never played video games while high, it's like, I'm not sitting here advocating for smoking weed, but I'm definitely gonna say it's a different experience than playing it while it's sober. That is, I think that's a definite fact. But yeah, no. And there's a couple other predicaments too, but nothing, I think that was probably the craziest one though. Realistically, it was waiting outside in the fucking snow and then climbing up a big ass hill. Like, this hill was fucking huge, dude. I'm thinking about it in my head. Like, I remember we walked past that hill again. Like, we were just walking one day. Like, oh no, we were skating. And we went past that hill and we were just like, yo, I remember we walked up that big ass hill to meet that guy up there. And I was like, yeah, never doing that again. And you know what's crazy? I think it turns out he shorted us. Because I remember my friend was like, yo, when he waited, when he got to my house, I think we got shorted. Oh, it's what's the days of being a fucking high school teenager. I just wanted to get this, Well, yeah, nah. I figured, like I said, today's Sunday. Why not kick it like the old days and do a story time? And I kind of just got out of work. So as we're editing and doing other things, I gotta kind of like manage my time as best as I can, because I also signed up for overtime tomorrow and Tuesday, which may or may not have been a good idea now that I'm thinking about it. But I'm gonna try to do what I can do. Yeah. Stay tuned, of course. I got shit coming out on multiple different fucking channels now. Literally have I have LD, right? I have Lost Disciple Shorts. I got Lost Disciple. I also have the newest channel I just made, LD Live, which is a good one. It's like live streaming, like all my live stream clips go there now. I also have my TikTok and an Instagram, so I'm a little bit of everywhere now. I'm dabbling on different platforms, just trying to grow my audience. So yeah, let me just get going. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you disliked it, dislike it. Make sure to leave a comment. I love to read them. I read them all. Even if I don't respond to all of them, I try to. Sometimes I just get hit with a comment I just don't know how to respond to realistically, so I'll leave a like and give it a heart. But I do read them all. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next video.